Welcome back to another video in a series in which we are going to be unlocking all dungeon chests in Outlands. Guys, this is Mount Petrum. Now, before we get into the dungeon, some things have changed since my last video. Stealing is now on a 5-second cooldown, previously was 10 seconds. That's pretty awesome for pilferers. Secondly, detect hidden will now conflict with your stealth and hiding skill. So guys, gone are the days of detecting another picker and then smoke bombing right after. Now you can still do this through other means, like you can still use the reveal spell and invisibility and this type of stuff. But because of that change, I am not getting revealed very often. In fact, almost ever. So right now I'm running a ninja build. I've dropped the elemental. Now guys, summoning a Spirit Speak build is still really good, especially if you're new and you're learning the dungeons and you need to, figure out where the chests are and what the mobs all do and that stuff. You get superior protection with Spirit Speak. However, if the mobs don't even see you, then that's pretty good protection too. so yeah, here's the build, guys. We got Detect Hidden 120, we got Lockpicking 120, Stealth 120. You could drop Stealth to 80, something to consider. If you find yourself not stealthing very much at all, then you could just go down to 80, still have access to the codex, and you can still smoke bomb. So you still get that stealth. It's just you don't get like the normal stealth. Well, at least it's a diminished normal stealth. Hiding at 100, that's always got to be 100. Stealing at 100, so I am pilfering a little bit, and I can sort of switch my codex into a more pilfer heavy version of what it is right now. But yeah, that's going to be 100, camping at 80, and Majory at 80. Majory is awesome at 80, guys. You get access to level circle 1 to 6, which is where most of Majory's utility exists. And anything above that is just kind of like, it's sort of more for casters for doing damage and stuff. So Majory at 80 is very nice. Now let's take a look at the Thief Codex here. We get access to the Thief Codex now, and I've got this set up for running through dungeons and doing chests only. If I was extorting or if I was pilfering, I would want more extortion, but for chests, we're going like this. Distraction, 1 point. So this is just, if you do happen to pilfer, you're going to get a little less damage taken on retaliations, because there's a lot of retaliations if you pilfer with this style. That's because we're not hiding when we're pilfering. We got Extortion at 1, and then we have Overlooked, and this is so good. This makes you basically invisible to mobs. I mean, the range at which they can aggro you is reduced, and that's so good for running through dungeons fast. Next we have Shadow Hands. Now Shadow Hands is going to, it allows you to use your hiding in place of snooping. So we take this just so that we can still drive by pilfer mobs once in a while, which feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. If you're running my script, you just go into war mode and run right by a mob and it'll just pilfer. It's pretty nice. So also Without a Trace. Now this is for smoke bomb cooldown. Pretty huge. I mean, smoke bombs are so powerful. Why not have more of them? It's great. So yeah, if you're ever in trouble, you just pop one of those and you will be scot-free, usually. Let's take a look at the chain here. Now I am 30-30, so yeah, this chain is complete now. I'm working on my red line. No red line yet, but soon to be red line. And yeah, running with these corrupted links. These are going to run out soon. I'll be back on gold, but these have been pretty good. You get an extra 5% on your special rare loot chance, which that adds up over time. Okay, and then also I'm running Fortune Aspect up here, guys. So I would be running Harvest. I do like Harvest better, but I am in the middle of leveling Fortune. So once that's the tier 15, I'll probably be, we'll see. It depends on if I'm like really getting into the red line leveling or if I just want to get some loot. Switching between Fortune and Harvest is pretty good. So yeah, that is the build, guys. And without further ado, let's get into Mount Petrum. All right, and here we go into Mount Petrum. And just as I'm running in, somebody's running out, and they have aggroed the mobs, so I'm just going to invis myself there. Normally you'd just be able to run up there and hide, but when mobs are aggroed, one thing you got to be aware of, guys, is they will attack you a lot faster than if they're not, like woken up. So we're going to be doing a lot of double teleporting here, a rope teleport, and boom, boom, just like that. And that's really the game plan here, guys, is the ninja build or the ninja style is to just teleport and hide and teleport and hide, If you do a rope teleport, so long as you don't rope teleport into mobs that have been aggroed, as you saw there at the beginning of the video, then you're going to be able to hide. It's like a free hide, because it takes mobs anywhere from, you know, like maybe like 3 to 4 seconds to notice you sometimes. And that is just a lot of time to hide, so make sure you get a good hide hotkey, guys, and if you are running my script, then you're going to want to loop my script into your hide, make a script for hiding and loop it in. Very easy. And yep, these harpies did see me, so I wasn't quick enough there. So I'll just invis, that's what invis is for. And again, guys, magery, I mean, you can't go wrong with magery, it's so good as a lockpicker. Think of yourself kind of like an arcane trickster. And here we go. We'll just rope on by this little Terathan larva. And we'll clear out this level nice and quick. Now these are just level 2s and level 3s here. They're not highly valuable. But you'll notice, I mean, look, I got resource materials. I mean, that's not bad. That staff could be good, you know. So, yeah, guys, don't discount these little chests. If you find that the big ones are all farmed out, just, you know, cruise around level 1, level 2 of a dungeon, and you may get yourself a high-ticket item. So, yeah, we're going to continue to rip around here. And you'll notice I'm going into war mode from time to time. And this script, it will block your hiding and stealth actions if you are in war mode. So I'm just kind of trying to prepare myself for the next chest, make sure my cooldown's not going. Now this one was quite far away, so yeah, we'll just rip on right by there. One thing to note with these Reapers, guys, if you're ever stealthing around a Reaper, their hitbox is kind of weird. It's like to the north, like kind of like northeast of them, or northwest. Yeah, it's like above them. By like a tile, it's weird. It can be a little deceptive, but you'll notice I'm using the aura under mobiles, and so you can see the gray and the green there. It's very helpful for stealthing. But we're not going to be doing a lot of stealthing in this video, guys. And you know, after this video, you may even question, do you even need stealth? Because all we're really doing is just hiding. But you know, I would say you could easily drop your stealth down to 80, still have access to the codex, and I'm pretty sure you can still smoke bomb just fine with 80 stealth. I think you can get the full steps out of that. And you know, the smoke bomb perk gets you extra steps too, so something to consider. I might play around with that in a future build. Alright, and we'll just rip on up here. And you'll notice, guys, yeah, a lot of these mobs, they're looking pretty dead right now. There's so many people in this dungeon right now. There's just people everywhere. Outlands is so popular. It's awesome. Nice job, Outlands staff. Luthieus, Owen, everybody, Jaden, all the people that are working on this project here. I mean, you guys are doing good. It's working. It's working. Keep doing it. I was a little critical of some of the development process in the past, just because, you know, there has been some ups and downs with Outlands development. And, you know, nobody likes getting nerfed and all those types of things. But, you know, just these guys have really proven themselves. They really do know what they're doing. They know Ultima Online very well. And yeah. So does this lockpicker right here. So I'm going to continue cruising around. And I'll do the level 3 here. And yet the name of the game here is just to avoid the mob's attention. And we're just going to pretend like they're not even there. And we'll just rip on by. And here I messed up a couple teleports. I just was, you know, it's the levels, the ground in this dungeon is a little bit weird, so you kind of got to know your spots. Like there, that's a good teleport spot. And you can teleport where I was just trying, but I just wasn't quite hitting the right spot there. Got to find that right spot in these weird dungeons with Z-axis changes everywhere. And we'll do a little teleport over there. Coming on down here. Now there's a couple stealth mobs here, but you know, just teleport and hide. Pretty simple. These mobs are none the wiser. And guys, if you enjoy my videos, help me out. Hit subscribe. And like the video. I know I got a lot of support from you guys that watch my videos, and I really appreciate that. It's very nice. Keeps me making the videos. And it has been a little while since I made a video on lockpicking. I moved houses in real life, and then I also moved UO houses too. And it was just a little busy for a while there. But we're getting back into the swing of things. There's a lot of construction outside my window right now, so it's finally starting to die down as they're building these houses around here. But yeah, that is That is a relief not having construction noises going on constantly. And you may actually hear some in the video. You might hear some. But yeah. We'll just skip on up here. All very easy stuff. And yeah, for those of you who are using the Summoner build, still a great build. You know, it's probably more for beginners a little bit, just sort of get you familiarized with the dungeons, keep you safe. And I will say that there was a patch that went in maybe about, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago, and it removed the cheese, the detect hidden smoke bomb cheese. So now when you use the detect hidden skill, it puts you on cooldown for stealth and hiding. So it's like you can't just hide after that, or smoke bomb, that is. So now amazingly, all the griefers they are gone. They're just gone after that. And I feel like the change could have been done a little better. My suggestion was just getting rid of this this 30-second timer on detect hidden after you use a trap or pick a chest, because I don't want to I do want to be able to reveal people, and I want people to be able to reveal me. Although I just want it to be equal. You know, if somebody reveals me, I want to be able to reveal them back. And so we don't have that, but we did get this change in that really. Gotta tell you guys, I have not been revealed by another player since that change went in. And yeah, you know, I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit different, but it was a good change. It was a good change. We shouldn't have been able to do that in the first place. But I do think that we should be able to just reveal people, you know. We shouldn't get this, you know, you see this little cooldown on my screen there above my map. That's the cooldown you have to wait before you can use detect hidden after revealing a chest or picking a chest. So, you know, I think there's some design choices there that maybe could be looked at again, but you know, like I said, guys, Outlands is doing it and they're making it work. So, you know, the proof is in the pudding. It's a lot of people playing. So yeah, like I said, guys, doing this sort of linear path through Mount Petrum, and if you follow this exactly, you will hit every single chest, you know, just perfectly. Now you can teleport into this chest, but it's a tough teleport. You see there's like a little break in the wall, kind of right there is where my mouse is. That break right there, you can teleport through that, but you got to be standing just in the right area. And I'm going to try to get out this way too, but sometimes I bumble this one up a little bit. Yep, bumbled it. Bumbled it again. Oh, now I'm being attacked. Oh, I bumbled it again. There's the spot. Okay, all right. It's all a learning process, guys. Getting those spots just right. You'll notice that, you know, there's a lot of places that eat your teleport in this game, so it is a bit of a learning curve on that one. But wow, does it ever make you go fast? So this level 4, and there's another one right up here as well. And we're just going to keep doing what we're doing, just avoiding those mobs. They don't even know we're here. Just a nice little teleport. And yeah, so stuff here is, you know, it's there's a lot of sort of AoE and magic stuff here, but if you ever get caught up and you're teleporting around and you do get noticed by the mobs, I would suggest just trying to invis yourself just real quick. And if that fails, then you should smoke bomb yourself. You always want to save that smoke bomb as a last resort. Like here, I could have smoke bombed, but you know, I had enough time to cast an invisibility on myself. And yep, perks of magery, guys, perks of magery. That invisibility, that teleport. Now, I know some people are averse to the rope teleport. You know, I know there's some people out there that wish it wasn't around, but I certainly don't wish. I don't wish that. I love it. I love going fast. And you know what? If you really use this well, you can really just disrespect every mob in every dungeon. You know, even in time dungeon, there's a lot of pitfalls in time dungeon, a lot of traps and a lot of tricky stuff. But doing this method, guys, this can get you very far, very quickly. And you know what? It's kind of OP. It's kind of OP. All right, get that level 4 done, and let's just zip on by these harpies. Now, normally this is a tricky area here. They're all dead right now. but everything attacks you from a range here. Well, the harpies at least. So you do got to be quick rounding this corner. And you know what? If there's some spots that you have trouble with, you can just sort of preemptively smoke bomb. Because, you know, we do have a lot of smoke bomb. We got a smoke bomb cooldown. That's got 3 points into Without a Trace. So, you know, even though the smoke bomb's the last resort, you can use it quite often. You can crutch on it pretty hard. It's extremely OP. And there's a nice little teleport trick I'm going to do up here to save a little bit of time. If I can save a second, I will. So just going to stay to the left of this big rock here, pick this level 5, and then I'm going to go for that level 6 down there. You'll notice my cursor on those bones. Those bones are your teleport location. So I'm going to double teleport. Now this is a very dangerous move, guys. There's usually a Volt Wisp and a huge spider here, a big trapdoor spider. So boom, boom, just like that. And that's quick enough that they won't notice. But guys, do be aware of these Volt Wisps. They are nasty. Sometimes they'll hit you and they'll proc for double damage, and they'll proc to paralyze you. So they can end you just like right away. So do be careful of those guys. But if they are here, just be quick like this. You can teleport right through that rock there. And right into this level 6. And Mount Petrum is one of those dungeons that historically in Outlands has had a lot of real quirky teleport spots. Many of them have been fixed throughout the years, but there's still a couple around. There's still a couple teleport spots. Now I'm not going to go over those completely in this dungeon because I'm following a linear path here to get all the chests, but yeah, something you can research on your own there. You can find out all the shortcuts through teleporting. And yeah, like I said, guys, everything is dead. Like this, like I'm not even seeing Dexters on my screen. People are just like running through here like whirlwinds and just eating all the monsters. Here comes a, you know, like a Dexter, probably like a air Dexter or something. Pretty much everybody's an air Dexter right now. And air Dexters are kind of funny in that they're really good. Obviously, you know, air cores are up there in price. And but wow, if you take a fencer or if you have some swordsmanship weapons, like it can be so annoying. And I just don't know how people can run the game. Even if you're super powerful, it's like you're making so much noise when you kill a demon or like a some kind of monster. And yeah, I've tried to mute that sound, guys, and maybe I'm doing something wrong in Razor, but it doesn't seem like you can actually edit the game sound files. Like it says that you can in Razor, it says you can filter them, but you'll see coming up here. I know there's some air Dexters in this dungeon. All right, guys, and so I got to drink a potion there. I just noticed I was overweight. So we are getting to that point where we got a big old loot bag. We're at 32k here, just about up to our bag limit. And when we start getting to our bag limit, there's going to be some interesting things that'll happen. I've got another script that I play that recycles my items. It gives me some bag space. And there's also a function in the script you'll see called a few times here that sort of reorganizes your bag so you can hold more. And we should start seeing that pretty soon. Once I'm about 600 stones, then you'll start seeing that. So yeah, this Dexter down here, this is a great Dexter, right? Because he's punching. If you're a Dexter, you should just punch, guys. You're not gonna disturb your neighbors, right? Okay, so there it is. So it says my cup runneth over, and it's gonna put some gold into the chest. It's gonna loot the items, then it's gonna take the gold back out. And that's just to get around a little bug that UO has with containers and weight. You guys might know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just like can't pick stuff up even though you have like weight in your bag. And yeah, there it is again. My cup runneth over. So I am going to press I've got a hotkey for this other script, and the link is in the description. It's just Bapeths recycle. It's a very crude recycler, guys. There's some much better recyclers out there that take longer to run through, that will sort of like save your vanquishings and stuff like that. This is a crude one. This is going to just delete every item in your pack that is ID'd. You know, in your main pack, that is. If you want to save an item, say you get like a Slayer, or maybe you want to save wands or staffs or whatever, you can just put them in a sub bag and play that script and it will ignore them, so long as they're not identified. Because the way the script works is it will identify the items in your main layer backpack, and then it will use a Tinker Tool item to recycle all ID'd items in your pack. So be aware of that if you use that script. And there is a warning on that script. All right, teleport. Now, normally there's some Earth Dragons here, and you got to be careful of the Earth Dragons because they do have a very powerful breath weapon. They basically just puke a rock at you, and it blows up. So if you get a couple of those guys, like even a Drake and a Dragon, doing that at the same time, that can spell trouble. But, you know, it's very easy to teleport past these guys and just hide. And there's an automatic strength potion and agility red pot that happens if you're overweight like that. If you start walking when you're overweight, the script's going to try to do that for you. And at this point, when I'm done this level 4 chest, the other chests were not up, so I'm going to splice in an edit here just so that we get all the chests. All right, and there's that edit there. And we're just going to cruise on over here up to this level 7. You know, normally, guys, there's a bunch of gem elementals alive in this room. They're super easy to avoid. They're just big, dumb, slow elementals. And yeah, they're just sort of spread out through this room. This room used to be the legendary Trapper's room many updates ago. And, you know, those of us who were into trapping early on, we used to race down to this room. And if this room was fully packed with elementals, you'd boom the room, you know, and just kill them all at once, and you'd be out of there with a good load. Things are a little different for trappers. Of course, you can still do that today, but yeah, traps are not the nukes they used to be. And we will just cruise on down here to this level 6. There it is. Yeah, just down Earth Dragon Alley here. And yeah, just be quick around them. But yeah, this is the Earth Dragon Alley. And we're getting pretty close to finish the dungeon, guys. Just got a couple more chests to do here. And we're going to edit this in because, well, it's pretty hard to find a level 8 that's up in a consistent run like this. So there's another little edit there. I just had to wait some time for this chest to come alive, to spawn. And I'm going to use my harvest aspect right here because I do have T15 harvest. And that is going to allow me to pick this level 8 chest very fast. And I am also getting a little lucky in these boss rooms. There's no custodian around. Somebody just was clearing the boss. So if there's a custodian, guys, and you don't have elementals, then all you have to do is paralyze it. And I would recommend drinking a magic resistance potion because he's going to get you once or twice. And his spells do a lot of damage. So yeah, just paralyze that custodian and keep him paralyzed while you pick your chest. It's also important not to have magic reflect on because that can ruin your paralysis. And there we go. We'll switch back to fortune just before the chest opens because I am still working up fortune. Almost at tier 15, guys. Almost there. And let's just get out of here. Okay, I missed that teleport there because the wall was in my way. But here we go. Let's get through this Earth Dragon Alley real quick. And he did give me a little bite there. But that's a nice way to teleport just like that. You know, they're not going to aggro. And let's just splice back in our original run. Alright, back to the original run here. And that was the boss rooms, the level 7s and 8s, and one level 6 there. And I'll just come back over around here to these level 5s. And yeah, again, all these minotaurs have been slain. The lighter colored kind of reddish minotaurs, they have a sort of a spell hammer effect where they hit you with their hammer and it causes like lightning everywhere. It will paralyze you. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal. These guys are kind of weak mobs. They used to be a little more scary, but I don't know. These days, these minotaurs, they just seem soft. I like this guy's Bird of Paradise here. It makes a nice little a magical noise, I guess. What is that like? It's like a dream sequence. Alright, we're going to use our recycler there again to reduce bag weight even more. And I do use it a few times. The wands are very cheap, so feel free to just recycle as much as you want, guys. The wands are super cheap. This will teleport down there off the stairs to get to that level 5. And here's our favorite air dexter. Okay, this guy, alright. This guy is just making some noise. Make some noise for the air dexter. Look at that. I'm glad he's not fighting right now. It's like, you're strong, bro, but the world doesn't need to know about it, okay? All right, and so last two chests here, we got level 4, and there's gonna be level 5 just around the corner. And our bag is we're just really kind of overflowing our bag here, but you can kind of see that, you know, the dungeons that don't have these like epic level 4s yet, they're pretty much just, you just do one run, will fill up your whole bag. Sitting over 50k here. And oh, I did miss my hiding there. And I missed my teleport, or my invis got interrupted, so this is where we'll smoke bomb. And there it is. So guys, this is the last chest for Mount Petrum. Hope you enjoyed it. This was a very fast run. My next lockpicking runs are going to be more focused around just going real fast. Not really doing elementals anymore. Don't really need them because of that the change that went through with Detect Hidden. So, you know, it served very good player protection. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it. I'm just going to drop a little gold on the ground here because I am overweight. And yeah, hope you liked it. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. And guys, I'll see you in the next one.